Okay, so we arrived to a hotel in Madrid. We're going to spend just a few minutes here to explain a couple of things. Okay, you can see the building of the hotel right here, and the entrance is right there. So now our driver is going to get the porter to come here and unload the luggage and take it into the hotel. Okay, that is a service that is included in the package. So I would like to tell you a couple of things inside the hotel. Okay, when you go inside, you will find the reception desk to your right. Okay, just in front of the reception desk, in front, you will find the bulletin boards that I left with the name of the company, Trafalgar, with my name, Rafael Moreno, and with all the activities that we do today, tomorrow and after tomorrow. Well, so to say activities today, because we don't have any activity today, but that it's written on the bulletin board. Free day at leisure. Okay, you may have read in your itinerary that they say something about a meeting. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Okay. No meeting.
This is the meeting.
This is the meeting. Why no meeting? Because we have the situation that everybody is coming at very different hours, and we have a large group of people coming very late. So there is no way to make a meeting like that, and it would also be very inconvenient for you to have a meeting. You need to have free time today. Okay, you came from very far, you're tired. The last thing you want is to have a meeting. So, in my opinion, I'm going to give you some ideas. Okay, now it's almost 4 o'clock. No, it's 3:54 in the afternoon. Madrid is almost an empty city if you compare it to the normal Saturdays in Madrid. Why is empty? Because it's the 21st of August and it's a Saturday. So half of the population of Madrid, we call them Madrileños, they went to the beach. The beach is very far from here because this is the city that is in the middle of the Iberian Peninsula, in the center. So there everybody's out, everything is closed. Okay, which is good and bad. It's very good for many reasons, and maybe it's not so good because you don't see the city, you know, with the typical atmosphere of the city, but for you it's okay, it's perfect. So it's a typical day in the month of August because it's hot, as you will see, but not so hot as it was some days before. It was very, very, very hot. If you understand Celsius, I have seen the temperature, you know, in those outside. In some places you see you see that the temperature I saw 51 the other day. So just a second, very quick. I'm going to run to the lobby. I'll come back in a second because they have to tell me something. Okay, Prado Museum. Then very close to Prado Museum you have a park that is called the Retiro Park. Okay, that park is like Central Park in New York. I mean, it's a very emblematic, very important park. If you like that sort of thing, it's very nice because people go to that park and have a walk. So if you get out of the museum at 8, you can just walk up and then have a walk at the at the Retiro Park. And then you can have something to eat, you know, also in that area. There are places, some places are open, some places, not many, but some places are open. Maybe after the museum you can go for something to eat if you want, or maybe later, okay? You know that Madrid is open until late. Like that, okay. If you have a neighbor, for example, if you're sitting with friends, I mean you're 5 here, you will always have 5 seats together, but okay, sube. Okay, so you see him. Okay, he's going to be our driver for the next days, except on Monday. On Monday, by law, he has to get a rest. He cannot work for a certain number of days in a row. So on Monday, he's going to have a day off. No, what am I saying? Monday? No, Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Not on Monday, on Tuesday, in Seville. And we will have someone else, and we will have a different coach. Okay. Very good. So today we will start by the city tour of Madrid. This morning, as you know, that is an activity that is included in the program. It will be followed by the excursion to Segovia, and then it will be followed by some free time here in the hotel, and eventually in the evening, well, departing at 6 o'clock, we have a dinner and a tour of Madrid, as I have informed you previously. Okay. The city tour is going to start in the modern temple of Madrid. Okay, you know that times change, and well, in the past, if you came to Spain, we would have taken you to the cathedral, but not anymore. You know what the modern temple in Madrid or in Spain is? You know what the new god of Spain is? Andrés Iniesta. Okay. If you remember something from Spain when you leave this country, you have to remember the name of our God, ladies and gentlemen, Andrés Iniesta, the man who scored the goal at the final game against Holland and made us champions. So the temple here in Madrid is not the cathedral, ladies and gentlemen, it's the soccer stadium of Real Madrid. Okay, so we are going to do a pilgrimage now. We're all going to go to the soccer stadium of Real Madrid, okay, because that's the first thing that you have to do when you come to Spain. The first thing. Before you do anything else, you have to go to the soccer stadium. And if there is one thing that you should never forget about Spain, is that we are world champions, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, let's say it very low. Don't cry very much because he's Portuguese. We are very sorry for the Portuguese. They wanted to win too, but no problem, not possible, you know. Okay, so we will start the tour in the soccer stadium, where we will meet our local guide. She's a friend of mine, she's a local guide from Madrid, Maite, and she's going to take us around in Madrid and also in the area of Segovia. It's a very nice trip, Segovia. By the way, I have a DVD, so on the way to the football stadium, okay, that we will meet our local guide there, okay, we're going to see a short film about Segovia. Because I would like you to see the images of the aqueduct that appears several times. I would like you to see also the Alcázar, the castle, the royal castle. There you will see the images inside, and everything is you know, very nice with music and with the collaboration of Ángel Corella. Okay, Ángel Corella is a very important man in the world. Okay, for those who love dancing. Okay, it's like one of the top maybe 3 or 4 dancers in the world. He was born in Madrid, raised in Madrid, and he's now for many years you know, dancing in New York. Okay, I will tell you about Ángel Corella later on, and we will see as we drive past the main street in Madrid, in La Gran Via, you will see that his company is now performing in one of the theaters in Madrid after the success in New York this year in the month of March. Maybe some of you have seen his show. You know, very important man, a dancer. So you will see him dancing and introducing images of the province and the city of Segovia. You will see the aqueduct, people watching the aqueduct. Wonderful. Okay, on the way to the stadium. And now we go. Can we go? Yeah, are you ready? Okay. So we go to watch the stadium now, and we'll watch the DVD.